Welcome to the session, dear students. In today's class, I am continuing with functions. So, in last class, I taught you relations and functions, one function and onto function. Now, we will go ahead with composite functions. In today's class, we will discuss composite functions and different problems based on that. Now, we will study what is a composite function. What is a composite function? Function of function is called as composite function. Function of function is called as what? Composite function. So now we can define some composite functions and we can find or we can compile some composite functions. So there are problems like this. Consider f maps R to R means what? It's a real valued function. Domain is also real and codomain is also real, and G maps R to R. These are two real valued functions defined by, they give the definition also. F of x is given. What is f of x? X square plus 3. And g of x is given. What is g of x? X minus 4. So they gave two real valued functions. One is f of x, the other one is g of x. F of x is x square plus 3 and g of x is x minus 4. And they want you to find Goff and Fogg. They want you to find what? Goff and Fogg. So now Goff, it's a composite function. How to find Goff? First, let us understand how to find Goff. G-O-F. Goff means Goff x. So we read this as G, O means of, a G of f of x. How to read this? G of f of x. Goff x means G of f of x. This is Goff x. They wanted you to find Goff. Goff means what? Goff x. If they don't give any number, say sometimes they may ask Goff 2, Goff 3. Here they told just Goff. Goff means Goff x. Goff x means what? G of f of x. And f of x. Observe the question. In the question, they will give f of x. What is f of x given? F of x, what is given? X square plus 3. That is given. So just put the value of f of x. So f of x place, we will put x square plus 3. ನೋಡಿ ಗಾಫ್ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರು. ಗಾಫ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? ಗಾಫ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್. ಗಾಫ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? ಜಿ ಆಫ್ ಎಫ್ ಆಫ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ಎಫ್ ಆಫ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ರೆಫರ್ ದ ಕ್ವಶನ್. ಕ್ವಶನಲ್ಲೇ ಎಫ್ ಆಫ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರೆ, ಅದನ್ನು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಎನ್ ಈಸಿಯರ್ ಪ್ರಾಸೆಸ್. ಸೊ ಎಫ್ ಆಫ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಗಿವನ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್, ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್. ಸೊ ನಾವು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಜಿ ಆಫ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ 3. Now, if you see, they have given g of x. So they have given g of x. What is g of x given? In the problem, they have given g of x as x minus 4. So they have given this. What is g of x? X minus 4. If I want you people to find g of p, what is g of p? In the place of x, put what? P, p minus 4. What is g of m? M minus 4. So can I say g of anything is that minus 4. G of x, x minus 4 ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. G of p ಅಂದರೆ p minus 4 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. G of m ಅಂದರೆ m minus 4. I am referring the definition. So now here g of x square plus 3. In the place of x, I have this whole thing. So g of x square plus 3 becomes x square plus 3 minus 4. I wrote x square plus 3 minus 4. How I wrote this? I observed the definition. What is given? They have given g of x. G of x is what? X minus 4. Here if you have x, here we will get x. Here if you have p, we will get p minus 4. G of m, m minus 4. G of alpha, alpha minus 4. G of this is this minus 4. G of x square plus 3 ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? X square plus 3 minus 4. So now that is x square. What is plus 3 minus 4? Minus 1. That's it. So now we got g of x. Goff we got. What is Goff? So let me repeat. Goff andre ಏನು? If they don't mention any variable, take it as Goff x. What is Goff x? G of f of x. What is f of x? Refer the question. In the question, they have given f of x. What is f of x given? X square plus 3. In the place of f of x, put the value of f of x. So now f of x, I'll remove f of x and I'll put its value. What is f of x? F of x is x square plus 3 given. In the place of f of x, I put x square plus 3. Now read this. G of x square plus 3. This is what? G of x square plus 3. What is g of x? X minus 4. G of m, m minus 4. What is the logic? G of anything is that minus 4. G of this whole thing is this whole thing minus 4. So x square plus 3 minus 4. So how I got this? Go back to the question. In the question they gave g of x. What is g of x given? X minus 4. So g of x is x minus 4. G of x square plus 3 is x square plus 3 minus 4. Plus 3 minus 4 is minus 1. X square minus 1. Now we are done with Goff. Now we will go to the Fogg. They want you to find second part, Fogg. What do you need to find? Fogg. If they don't give any value, can I call it as Fogg x? Fogg x means what? F of g of x. Now that is f of, what is g of x? G of x means refer the question. In the question, what is g of x? X minus 4. G of x is what? X minus 4. In the place of g of x, put the value. What is g of x? X minus 4. From where we got this? In the question. Question alle kottidare. If you see the question, they have given in the question g of x. What is g of x given? X minus 4. I wrote it. F of g of x. See, f of g of x. In the place of g of x, put the value of g of x. What is the value of g of x? X minus 4. So, g of x is a g of x jagadal g of x value haki. G of x is x minus 4. Now, read this. F of x minus 4. F of x minus 4. See, what is f of x? If you see, they gave f of x. So, problem on f of x kottidare. What is f of x? X square plus 3. If I want f of m, in the place of x, put what m? It will become m square plus 3. F of p square plus 3. F of this whole thing is this whole thing square plus 3. F of x minus 4 is x minus 4 whole square plus 3. I am writing this by referring the question. Question only f of x kottidru. So, read this. They have given f of x. What is f of x? X square plus 3. F of p square plus 3. F of alpha square plus 3. F of x minus 4 the whole square plus 3. So, now expand it. All of you know a minus b the whole square. It will become x square a square plus b square, that is 16 minus 8x plus 3, a square plus b square minus 2ab. So, now simplify this. X square minus 8x, 16 plus 3, 19. So, this is the value of what? Fog. So, now we know what is GOF, we know what is fog. Similarly, they are asking you to find FOF. So, the next question is what? FOF. What is meant by FOF? FOF means f of x. They do not give any number, it is f of x. F of x means what? F of x. Further, what is f of x? So, in the question, what is f of x they give? F of x is x square plus 3. In the place of f of x, put what? X square plus 3. Now, I have f of x square plus 3. Now, again, what is f of x? F of x is x square plus 3. If you read the question, in the question they gave f of x. What is f of x? X square plus 3. ನಿಮಗೆ ಎಫ್ ಆಫ್ ಪಿ ಬೇಕು ಅಂದರೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ಪಿ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ 3 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಇಫ್ ಯು ವಾಂಟ್ ಎಫ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿಸ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ದಿಸ್ ಹೋಲ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ 3. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿಕಮ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ 3 ಹೋಲ್ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ 3. ಸೊ ಎಫ್ ಆಫ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ 3. ಎಫ್ ಆಫ್ ಪಿ ಇಸ್ ಪಿ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ 3. ಎಫ್ ಆಫ್ ಎನಿಥಿಂಗ್ ಇಸ್ ದಟ್ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ 3. ಎಫ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿಸ್ ಹೋಲ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ ಇಸ್ ದಿಸ್ ಹೋಲ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ 3. ದಟ್ಸ್ ಇಟ್. ನೌ ಎ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಬಿ ದಿ ಹೋಲ್ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್. ಎ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಬಿ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ plus 2ab, and outside we have plus 3. Simplify this. If you simplify, a power m whole power n, a power m into n, 2 2s are 4, and first I will write this. So, 2 3s are 6 x square, then 3 square is 9, 9 plus 3 12. So, now I got FOF value. So, later we need to find fog 2. Next, it is interesting, they want you to find fog 2. So, earlier just they wanted fog, we took fog x, but here il avare kottida number, they want fog 2. Fog 2 means what? F of g of 2. Now, g of 2, if first always fill the internal function value. Internally we have g of 2. So, see g of x. What is g of x given? So, in the problem they gave g of x. Problem only g of x kottiyare. What is g of x they gave? X minus 4. G of p minus 4. G of m minus 4. Now, I want g of 2. What is g of 2? 2 minus 4. So, in the place of g of 2, I will write 2 minus 4. Now, simplify this. What is 2 minus 4? 2 minus 4 is minus 2. So, now I have f of minus 2. You know f of x. What is f of x? X square plus 2. F of p square plus 2. I want f of minus 2. So, f of minus 2 becomes minus 2 the whole square plus what? 3. That is 4 plus 3. What is 4 plus 3? 7. So, now minus 2 the whole square. F of minus 2 is minus 4 whole square plus 3. So, 4 plus 3, 7. So, now I got the value of fog 2. What is fog 2? 7. Now, f of x, x square plus 2, g of x, x minus 4, they want GOF 3. So, how to find GOF 3? GOF 3 means what? Can I write it as g of O means g of f of 3. Now, refer f of x. What is f of x? X square plus 3. What is f of 3? 3 square plus 3. Now, what is 3 square? G of inside g. So, in the place of f of 3, I am putting 3 square plus 3. Outside we have g. Let it be as it is. G of, simplify this. 3 square is 9. 9 plus 3, Now g of 9 plus 3, that is g of 12. G of 12, observe g of x. What is g of x? X minus 4. What is g of 12? 12 minus 4. What is 12 minus 4? 8. So now we got the value of g of 3, that is 8. Then go to what? F of 1. So now we will find f of 1. F of 1. F of 1. So first find f of 1. What is f of 1? F of x is x square plus 1. F of 1 is 1 square. F of x is x square plus 3. F of x avare ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ x square plus 3. F of 1 will become what? 1 square plus 3. What is 1 square? 1. 1 plus 3. 4. F of 4. Now again f of 4 is what? 4 square plus 3. 16 plus 3. 19. And other method is, see, if you refer the past case, we got FOF. What is FOF? X power 4 plus 6x square plus 12. In this, if you substitute, you will get same. Now you know how to find g of 3, you know how to find f of 1. So this is the method of finding composite functions values. Similarly, they will give functions like this. This is one of the important NCERT question in your exercise they have given, and this has been appeared in the past board paper. Here f and g are real valued functions. F maps R to R and g maps R to R. They want you to find, if you refer this question, they want you to find fog, and also they want GOF and fog. They gave f of x. What is f of x? 8x cube. G of x, x power 1 by 3. Both are real valued functions. So now I will find GOF. How to find GOF? G of f of x, all of you know. Now in the place of f of x, put the value of f of x. What is f of x? 8x cube. So in the place of f of x, I will put 8x cube. So first, what is this? GOF. GOF means what? GOF x. GOF x means what? G of f of x. G of f of x means what? G of, in the place of f of x, put the value of f of x. What is f of x? 8x cube. Now g of 8x cube. So now refer g of x. What is g of x? X power 1 by 3. G of x is x power 1 by 3. G of x they gave clearly x power 1 by 3. If I want g of p, what is g of p? P power 1 by 3. G of anything is that power 1 by 3. G of this whole thing is this power 1 by 3. Can I write it as 8x cube whole power 1 by 3? Now further, because by 3 is there, can I write 8 as 2 cube? 2 cube, and this x cube, let it be power 1 by 3. So now further, I will take this as 2x the whole cube. So 2, all of you know, a cube into b cube can be written as ab the whole cube. So 2 cube x cube, can write 2x the whole cube whole power, what is that? 1 by 3. I will take this. Now law of indices, a power m whole power n is a power m into n. So 2x. So I will multiply these through 3 into 1 by 3. So 3 cancels, we got 2x. So what is the value of GOF is 2x. What is GOF? G of f of x. What is f of x? They gave f of x, 8x cube, put it. Now g of 8x cube. G of x is x power 1 by 3. G of 8x cube is 8x cube the whole power 1 by 3. G of anything is that power 1 by 3 is given. So now substitute, simplify, you will get it. So now we have done GOF. They also want you to find what? Fog. Same way. So it is simple. So they want you to find fog. So what is fog? So can I call it as fog x? What is fog x? What is fog x? F of g of x. F of g of x. And what is g of x? From where we will get g of x? Refer the question. In question, what is g of x? X power 1 by 3. So let outside f be as it is. G of x is x power 1 by 3. I am writing g of x value by seeing the question. Question alli g of x ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರೆ ಅದನ್ನ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೀತೀವಿ. Now what is f of x power 1 by 3? F of x is 8x cube. F of x is what? 8x cube. They have defined f of x. Question alli neatagi f of x 8x cube ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. If you want f of p, what is f of p? 8p cube. F of anything is 8 times that cube. F of this is 8 times this cube. X power 1 by 3 whole cube. So now again use law of indices. X power 1 by 3 into 3. So now 3 cancels. So 8x. This is the value of what? Fog. It's an important repeated question in your board and simple. Here f and g are real valued functions. They want you to find GOF and fog. How to find? GOF means GOF x. GOF x means g of f of x. F of x is given, write it, and g of 8x cube. G of x is x power 1 by 3. G of 8x cube is 8x cube whole power 1 by 3. Similarly, Fog means fog x, f of g of x. G of x will be given. G of x is given in the problem. Put it, and f of this is, see, f of x n 8x cube. F of x power 1 by 3 is 8 times x power 1 by 3 whole cube. Simplify, you will get it. I hope all of you understood. So now, in the same way, they have given two more functions. One is f maps R to R and g maps R to R. F of x they gave mod x, and g of x they gave square bracket x. This is greatest integer function. So first you should know what is greatest integer function. What is greatest integer function? So greatest integer function gives an output which is an integer which is near and less. For example, if I want square bracket 2.9, square bracket 2.9 means greatest integer of 2.9 means an integer which is near and less than this. An integer which is near, say on number line we have 2 here, 3 here and 2.9 is here. So for this, an integer which is near but less than this, an integer near and less means 2. It is not rounding off. And square bracket 2.01 means what? Greatest integer of 2.01 is also 2. So 2.01 is here, an integer which is near and less than this is this. And if I take negative minus 1.4, an integer near and less than minus 1.4 is minus 2. Negative numbers. So all of you know number line, we will have minus 1 here, minus 2 here, minus 1.4 is somewhere here. An integer which is near and less means we should go back. This is a basic you should know. So now how to find greatest integer function? If it is the greatest integer of integer is integer. Greatest integer of any other number other than integer is an integer which is near and less than that. An integer which is near and less than that. So now tell me what is greatest integer value of minus 4.5? So an integer, so on the number line we have minus 4 here, minus 5 here, minus 4 point. So I want an integer which is near and less, so I will go back. So the answer is what? Minus 5. What is the greatest integer of minus 2.99991? This is minus 3. So greatest integer means what? An integer which is near and less than this. Less than minus 2 is minus 3. Now coming to the point. So these are the basics you need to know. So now they gave two functions. One function is f of x. F of x is mod x. All of you know mod x means what? It gives absolute value. And g of x. What is g of x? Square bracket x. What is square bracket x here? Greatest integer function. They want you to find fog minus 1 by 2 and gof minus 1 by 2. Most important. So first let me teach you how to find fog minus 1 by 2. How to read this? F O means of, f of g of minus 1 by 2. Fog minus 1 by 2 means f of g of minus 1 by 2. Further, f let it be g of minus 1 by 2. What is g of x? Square bracket x. So g of minus 1 by 2 becomes square bracket minus 1 by 2. Please understand, here we have g of x. What is g of x? Square bracket x. G of p, square bracket p. G of minus of, square bracket minus of. So now simplify this. Before you apply f, ಇದನ್ನ first simplify ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕು. Here we need to simplify f of, when I divide 1 by 2, it will be 0.5 and negative sign as it is. Now square bracket of 0.5. How to read this? F of greatest integer of minus 0.5. Now tell me, before you apply f, so what is greatest integer of minus 0.5? Greatest integer of minus 0.5. Greatest integer of minus 0.5 should give you an integer which is near and less than this. ಇದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಇರೋದು ಯಾವುದು? Minus 1. If you take number line, I have 0 here, minus 1 here, minus 0.5 will be in between. So an integer which is near and less than this means I should go left, that is minus 1. So greatest integer of minus 0.5 is minus 1. Now I wrote the value of square bracket minus 0.5. Greatest integer of minus 0.5 is minus 1. Now this is f of minus 1. F of minus 1. What is f of x? F of x ಏನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ? Mod x. What is f of minus 1? Mod minus 1. What is mod minus 1? Mod of negative is what? Positive. Absolute value. Mod minus 1 is 1. I hope all of you understood. Now they want you to find gof minus 1 by 2. So we need to find gof minus 1 by 2. What is meant by g of minus 1 by 2? G of f of minus 1 by 2. What is f of minus 1 by 2? F of x is mod x. F of minus 1 by 2 is mod minus 1 by 2. All of you know modulus. What is meant by modulus? If it is negative, make it positive. Modulus of minus 1 by 2 is 1 by 2, absolute value. So now it became g of 1 by 2. What is g of 1 by 2? Square bracket 1 by 2. So square bracket 1 by 2. What is square bracket 1 by 2? Square bracket 0.5, divide it. So 0.5. What is square bracket 0.5? An integer which is near and less than 0.5. On the number line, I have 0 here, 1 here, 0.5 lies between 0 and 1. An integer which is near and less than 0.5 is 0. So we got g of minus 1 by 2. G of minus 1 by 2 is what? 0. Any doubts? I hope all of you understood. So first you should know what is modulus. Modulus means if it is negative, make it positive. Now you also know greatest integer. Greatest integer function gives you an integer which is near and less than the given decimal. So now I will take, to make you understand better, I will take one more. So we have done this and this. Now I'll ask you to find, say I'll ask you to find fog minus 3 by 2. This is my question to you. How to find fog minus 3 by 2? So can I call it as f of fog minus 3 by 2 is the question. Can I consider this as f of g of minus 3 by 2? And what is g of minus 3 by 2? Refer the question. In the question, g of x is square bracket x. So g of minus 3 by 2 becomes what? Square bracket minus 3 by 2. And further simplify this, f of, let it be square bracket minus 3 by 2. If you divide it, minus as it is, 3 divided by 2 is 1.5. And now simplify this, we are left out with f of square bracket minus 1.5. Square bracket minus 1.5 means a greatest integer of minus 1.5 on the number line. So greatest integer of minus 1.5, this is minus 1, this is minus 2. 1 minus 1.5 is here. I want greatest integer, means I should go and refer the next one. So greatest integer of minus 1.5 is minus 2. So now I got f of minus 2. What is f of x? Mod x. F of minus 2, mod minus 2. What is mod minus 2? 2. Got this? Now if I ask you to find, so next question, suppose if they ask g of minus 3 by 2. How to find g of minus 3 by 2? Same method. So can I say this as g of f of minus 3 by 2? Further, g of f of minus 3 by 2 is mod minus 3 by 2. So that is g of positive 3 by 2. What is g of 3 by 2? Square bracket 3 by 2. What is square bracket 3 by 2? Square bracket 1.5 means greatest integer of 1.5. What is greatest integer of 1.5? An integer which is near and less than 1.5 is 1. All of you know 1.5 lies between what? 1.5 lies between 1 and 2. So I want to take an integer which is near and less than this. So I should go to this. That's it. All of you understood this. So we found out g of and fog. One function is square bracket x, that is greatest integer function. It gives a value which is an integer which is near and less than the given decimal. And modulus function gives you what? Absolute value. Next we have f of x. They give one of the important questions. F of x is 3 minus x cube power 1 by 3. They want f of x, or simply they ask f of. Most important, interesting. So final answer will give you x. So one of the important questions, it is there in your NCERT exercise, and simple and interesting. Two methods I will teach you. First, they want f of x, f or f of x, both are same. F of x means f of x. F of x is given, write it. What is f of x? 3 minus x cube power 1 by 3. This is f of x. In the place of f of x, I put this. Now, it is a big term inside the function. Take it as p. Let p is equal to 3 minus x power 3 whole power 1 by 3 is my assumption. So the inside the brackets what we have, 3 minus x cube power 1 by 3. This whole thing I am assuming it as p. So now the given problem becomes f of, this whole thing we took it as what? P, f of p. So now what is f of p? What is f of x? X is 3 minus x cube power 3. F of m, if I ask you, then it will become 3 minus m cube power 1 by 3. Do you agree? Similarly, f of p means 3 minus p cube power 1 by 3. So, f of p is what? So, 3 minus p power 3 whole power 1 by 3. Simple. In the place of x, I am putting p on both the sides. In the place of x, I put p, f of p. So, here in the place of x, put p cube power 1 by 3. Any doubts? Further, so resubstitute the value of p. So, 3 minus, what is p? P and ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ. So, if you observe, we have taken this as p. What is p we have taken? 3 minus x cube power 1 by 3 we have taken. In the place of p, substitute it. In the place of p, substitute the value of p, that is 3 minus x cube power 1 by 3. This is the value of p, I substituted. P power we have 3, whole power we have 1 by 3. Please understand this carefully. Here 3 minus x cube power 1 by 3, I took it as p. This whole thing becomes p, it will become f of p. What is f of p? 3 minus p power 3 power 1 by 3. To write this, refer the question. F of x is what? 3 minus x cube power 1 by 3. F of p is what? 3 minus p cube power 1 by 3. Resubstitute the value. Substitute the value of p. What is the value of p? 3 minus x cube power 1 by 3. In the place of p, I am putting 3 minus x cube power 1 by 3. So, now simplify this. Law of indices. A power m whole power n is a power m into n. So, can I cancel this 3 and this 3? So, what is left out? Open the brackets. 3 minus 3 minus into minus plus x cube whole power we have 1 by 3. Now, further 3 and minus 3 I will cancel. We are left out with what? X power 3 whole power 1 by 3. Further I can cancel these two x. Any doubts? I told you same problem can be done by alternate method. So, what is that alternate method? So, in this place I will do this. In 2 steps you can do. But if it is very difficult to understand, then you switch on to this, assume it as a variable p and solve. Say suppose other alternate method I will do. Alternate method is they want FOF. What is FOF? FOF x, that is f of x. What is f of x given? F of x n ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ 3 minus x power 3. So, f of 3 minus x cube power 1 by 3. Further, in the place of x we have this whole thing. So, 3 minus x cube power 1 by 3. So, 3 minus this whole thing cube, 3 minus x cube power 1 by 3 whole cube power 1 by 3. So, refer the question. So, f of x is 3 minus x cube whole power 1 by 3. F of p is 3 minus p cube whole power 1 by 3. F of this is 3 minus this cube whole power 1 by 3. So, now this 3 and 3 cancels. Open the brackets. 3 minus 3 plus x cube whole power what? 1 by 3. Further minus 3 plus 3 cancels. We are left out with x cube power 1 by 3. So, these two cancels. Final answer is x. If it is very difficult to understand, so what is the method? So, assume it as p, because there it appears complex. So, assume it as p and we can conclude. So, now just I want to summarize. If f of x is in the form, any constant minus k power n whole power 1 by n, definitely your answer FOF will be x. Interesting. K means any constant, n means any number. So, k minus x power 3 whole power 1 by 3, FOF always gives you x. Now, coming to this is a shortcut that you can use in entrance. So, now here I hope all of you understood this. So, suppose if I give you f of x like this, f of x 5 minus x power 4 1 by 4, again you try this, you will get FOF as what? If you try FOF, you will get FOF as what? X. F of x is what? F of x is 5 minus x power 4 1 by 4. Again further take this as p. I told you assume this as 5 minus p power 4 1 by 4. Substitute p. If I resubstitute the value of p, p is what? 5 minus x power 4 whole power 1 by 4. Again we have power 4 whole power 1 by 4. Simplify this. So, now 4 4 cancels, 5 minus y plus x power 4 power 1 by 4, 5 5 cancels. So, we will be left out with x power 4 whole power 1 by 4, which is same as x. That is it. I hope all of you got this. What is the logic? F of x, if it is k minus x power n whole power n by n, FOF has to be x. And you assume this part as p and solve it, it will become simple. one of the most important questions. Now we will go ahead with another question. So they have given f of x. What is f of x given? 3x plus 4. What is g of x? X square minus 1. They want FOG2 and GOF3. So all of you know how to solve this. So we'll go ahead and solve this. So first they want you to find what? What do they want you to find? FOG2. They want you to find FOG2. What is FOG2? FOG2 means f of g of 2. We'll read this O as of g of 2. What is g of 2? Refer the question. What is g of x? X square minus 1. G of x is x square minus 1. G of p is p square minus 1. G of 2 is 2 square minus 1. Now simplify this. F of 2 square is 4. 4 minus 1, 3. F of 3. What is f of 3? Refer f of x. What is f of x? 3x plus 4. F of p, 3p plus 4. F of 3, 3 into 3 plus 4. And 3 3 is 9. 9 plus 4. 9 plus 4, 13. Then we need to find GOF3. How to find GOF3? GOF3 means what? G of f of 3. So what is f of 3? Refer f of x. What is f of x? 3x plus 4. So f of 3 is 3 into 3 plus 4. So now further simplify this. G of 3 3s are 9, 9 plus 4, 13. G of 13. What is g of x? X square minus 1. What is g of x given? X square minus 1. G of p, p square minus 1. G of 13, 13 square minus 1. What is 13 square? 169. 169 minus 1, 168. So now we got FOG2 and GOF3. Further, they gave f of x, cos x, they gave g of x, 3x square, and they want you to prove FOG not equal to GOF or GOF not equal to FOG. So how to prove this? They have given f of x clearly, they have given g of x clearly. Find LHS. What is LHS? What is LHS? GOF, find that. What is RHS? FOG, find that. And we'll see both are different. So now GOF. What is GOF? G of f of x. What is f of x given? Cos x. So in the place of f of x, put cos x. Now what is g of x? 3x square. G of p will be 3p square. G of cos x is 3 times cos x whole square, or can I say 3 cos square x. 3 cos square x. This is GOF we got. Call it as equation 1. Then what they want? FOG. So FOG. What is FOG? FOG means FOG x. FOG x means what? F of g of x. What is g of x? In the question they have given, what is g of x given? 3x square. In the place of g of x, put the value of g of x, that is 3x square. Now observe what is f of x. What is f of x? Cos x. What is f of p? Cos p. F of m? Cos m. F of 3x square? Cos 3x square. So now cos of 3x square, we cannot further simplify. This is cos 3x square. This is FOG. Call it as equation 2. So observe equation 1. What is equation 1? 3 cos square x. What is equation 2? Cos 3x square. Are they same? All of you know cos 3 theta is not 3 cos theta. So they are not same. So from 1 and 2, from equation 1 and 2, GOF value is not same as FOG value. Hence the proof. Any doubts? Here FOG is 3 times, GOF is cos 3 times. All of you know cos 3 theta is not 3 cos theta. What is cos 3 theta? 4 cos cube theta minus 3 cos theta. You know multiple angles. So therefore, GOF gives you 3 times cos square. FOG gives you cos 3 times. So GOF and FOG both are not same. Hence the proof. So now we have done all the types of composite functions. One more we have. F of x is mod x. G of x is mod of 5x minus 1. They want GOF and FOG. So GOF and FOG. GOF means what? GOF x. What is GOF x? G of f of x. What is g of f of x? G of mod x. Always mod of absolute value will be positive. We will get positive value. Then g of x. What is g of x? 5 times mod x, mod of 5x minus 1. That will be positive value we will get. Because here x is greater than 0, so 5 times x will be greater than 1, so this will be positive number, that's it. Similarly, you can find GOF, so similarly you can find FOG. So what I want to say is, so many questions I have done. First only we took linear and quadratic equation, then we took trigonometric function like cos x, and then we took exponential functions, and greatest integer functions. For all the problems we could find Goff and Fogg. Now coming to the concept invertibility of a functions. See, for all the functions inverse does not exist. If for a function, if you want to find inverse, it should be bijective. It should be what? Bijective. It should be bijective. What is meant by bijective? It should be both 1 1 and onto. I taught you what is 1 1, what is onto. If a function is both 1 1 and onto, then we call it as what? Bijective. So given function, check for 1 1 and check for onto. If it is both 1 1 and onto, then we say bijective. If it is bijective, then it is invertible. Then inverse exists. When can you say function is invertible? A function is invertible if it is bijective. What is meant by bijective? It should be both 1 1 and onto. Other alternate method is, so if I take a function f maps a to b, or if a means domain, or if f maps a to b, a means what? Domain, b means what? Codomain. First find fog y. Fog y should give you y, or we say ib. Ib means what? Identity of codomain. And Goff x should give you x, that we call it as ix, ia, identity of domain. If Fogg gives you y and Goff gives you x, then we say function is invertible. Then we say inverse exists. Means indirectly this says that it is both 1 1 and onto. So in my next class, I will be starting with standard 5-mark questions where we need to prove the given function is invertible and we need to find inverse. So now I hope all of you understood what is invertible function. A function, all the functions are not invertible, only those functions which are bijective, they are invertible. If not, you can check for this. If you find Fogg, it should give y. If you find Goff, it should give x, then it is invertible. So remember these two conditions. In my next class, I will be starting with invertibility of a function and finding inverse of a function. In today's class, I concluded composite functions. I taught you how to find Fogg and Goff, and then I am going ahead with what is called as invertibility of a functions in my next session. Please be thorough with the condition what I gave. A function is said to be bijective if it is, a function is said to be invertible if it is both 1 1 and onto. So remember this, and I will see you in my next session. Thanks for attending the class. Thank you.